Matt Rife has officially broken the internet. With millions of social media followers and a Ticketmaster crashing comedy tour, people see him now and assume, oh, he's easy on the eyes. This must have been so easy. Well, in reality, it took him years to get to where he is today, and this video is gonna share all the tea on his social media stardom, haterdom, and abdomen. What's crazy about Matt Rife's social media fame is it didn't happen until he got kicked off of Instagram, forcing him to go on TikTok, where he posted a single clip that changed his life and his screaming fans' lives forever.
Oh, weird.
It was one clip.
Yeah, a video I thought was stupid and didn't want to post anyways. I was like, this isn't even funny.
Which clip is it? We'll cut to it right now.
You work for American Airlines? Oh, you! Oh my God! Where are my bags? Where are they? Oh my God! The audacity! To be like, oh, what have you been doing? Saving lives all day? Yeah, what have you been doing? Peanuts? Peanuts? Can you put your seat back up this much?
This clip now has over 34 million views on TikTok alone, with others over 50 million views. Riding this wave, Matt just announced a new tour with a video featuring Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. No big deal. And this tour is already breaking records, at one venue selling 40,000 tickets in 24 hours. Remember, less than a year ago, Matt couldn't sell 100 tickets.
Could not believe they were selling out. I was like, what? Because, dude, last June, I couldn't sell 100 tickets at a one-nighter in St. Louis or Philly. You know what I mean? Like, it was bare. I was losing money.
And now he's being compared to Taylor Swift because this tour also crashed Ticketmaster. And just like Taylor Swift's Swifties, Matt Rife's Rifeans. I tried to Google what they're called and I couldn't find anything. So if you know, please comment. But I say all that to say, just like Taylor Swift's fan base, Matt Rife's fan base is ride or die. I went to his shows here in Atlanta and it was like Beatlemania. People were bringing signs and bringing him gifts. But it's important to know, all of this fame was built without any help from the comedy industry. Everything Matt has was built by his fans, starting with his first comedy special funded by his fans.
So the first special came about because I was just like groveling on my friend's couch one day. I was like, man, Comedy Central, Netflix, HBO, like nobody will give me the time of day to shoot any kind of special. A half hour, a 15-minute, nothing.
It's frustrating.
And it's so frustrating. And you start to get, it makes you so bitter. It's not even in your control. It's just so innate. You're seeing all this opportunity around you and just nobody wants to fuck with you at all. I could probably do it for like 10 grand. Is it going to be great? No, but I could film something for 10 grand.
Yeah.
So that was the initial concept, and then we were like, well, let's try a GoFundMe. Let's just see if anyone gives a shit. And luckily, people gave so much shit.
Yeah.
we ended up gaining like, I think it was like 30 grand for the first special.
This special has over 7 million views, and his newest special, produced by Big Laugh Comedy, has over 10 million views in just 2 months. And just like his first special was funded by fans, his newest special was inspired by his biggest fan. And it ain't a screaming white woman.
OnlyFans was the first one. The second one was just your name, right?
Matthew Stephen Rife, yeah.
Why that title?
So my grandpa.
Yes.
So I'm named after my grandpa.
Yes.
So his name was Steve.
Yes.
And he passed away like 2 weeks before the special taping. And he was always like my biggest support. Like, he was always the person I knew I could make him like be in tears laughing. And that, I think, gave me such a confidence to be like, okay, maybe you are actually funny. And when I started out doing comedy at the Columbus Funny Bone when I was 15, it was still a bringer open mic. You still had to get 5 people to buy tickets to give you 5 minutes.
God damn.
And he would buy 5 tickets because all my friends were in middle school still. So he would come and he would buy 5 tickets, convincing the club that there was like 5 people there to see me.
Needless to say, Matt's core fan base is no longer old white men.
Because my demographic most of the time, I would say, is like 90% women at my shows, which
Crazy.
is fantastic. Like, there's never a more loyal, like passionate fan base
1,000
than women. I love women. I just want them to not yell out to take off my pants during the show.
That's
all I
so
want.
fair.
That's all I want.
Now, I know Matt isn't the only sex symbol in comedy, but all this interaction with the crowd is actually helping him build a bigger following, because every show he's able to get new crowd work clips that go viral.
I did a TikTok one time where the girl in the audience was saying it was a red flag that a guy brought her a Build-A-Bear on a first date. So you brought me one? Yeah. I gotta do more jokes about getting my dick sucked.
Now we're talking about internet fame, so there's gonna be some haters. But as the song goes, you ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'.
He's a young, up and coming, very good looking comedian. And normally you see a guy like this on stage. Let's be honest, you say F that guy. How he looks, he's definitely not funny. He's definitely not gonna be able to make me laugh.
Matt Rife doesn't have the, I don't know, is it the IQ or just the humility? Actually, I'd say it's the humility. He doesn't have the humility to understand that if people don't like you, that's actually part of the game.
What a lot of people don't know is Matt Rife ain't new to this. He grew to this. All right, this cat came up in the urban rooms of Atlanta and LA, and he was on Wild 'N Out as a professional roaster. So they may see this white boy, but he ain't for play. And he posted this tweet that sums it all up. Even went after their girlfriends. Boy, crazy. What's even crazier is the cancel culture vultures now have their sights on Mr. Rife.
Good luck. I wake up every single day somebody trying to cancel me.
Some people have been attacking him for old tweets, but if you look deeper, you will see people have been trying to do this since way back in 2016. Now, Matt Rife is not the first comic to get canceled by tweets, but he may be the first comic to get canceled by a city. Atlanta is not happy with this recent rant about them.
What's your least favorite city?
Atlanta.
It's
Atlanta
just so
with
specific.
everything in my being. That city too.
Why?
do?
I've been performing there for about 11 years, I would say.
Yeah.
I've just never had a good time in that city.
But most importantly, here's what Matt has to say about all of this hater shade.
I'm a comedian. I make jokes at other people's expense all the time. It's never, ever, 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 ever coming from a hateful place.
All right, enough negativity. Let's stop talking about the haters and let's end this video talking about the appreciators. Nobody appreciates his fans more than Matt Rife, which is why I know he would appreciate you subscribing to this video and sharing with other Matt Rifeians out there, because he knows he would not be here without his fans, and he knows he will not get to where he's going without you, his fans.
That is probably the most gracious thing about the success I'm having right now, is that everything has been self-sufficient and self-produced.
You're owning it all.
I own it all, and it's all really in the power of the fans and people who want to see more of what I do. I love putting my success in the hands of people rather than 3 people in an office at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'. Oh, that's a fun blooper. Look at him, you get lost in those eyes. In Rife's eyes. In Rife's eyes. Is that copyright? Matt Rife knows his fans. What am I saying? We're about to change the internet and comedy forever. Poppin'.